Titanic Data EDA, a beginner-friendly guide. In this lesson, we will explore real-world data using the famous Titanic dataset. By the end, you will feel comfortable loading, exploring, and analyzing data with Python. Let us dive in and see how we can learn about the passengers on the Titanic. Running the cell now. First, we need Pandas to work with data. Pandas is a handy library for reading and handling data tables. Think of Pandas as a smart assistant for data. This code makes the Pandas tools available for the rest of our lesson. Running the cell now. We are loading the Titanic passenger data from the web. The data will be stored in a variable called Titanic. Now, we can explore information about passengers and their survival. Running the cell now. Practice, try loading another CSV dataset using pandas.read_CSV. What does our data look like? Before exploring, let us take a peek at the first few rows of the dataset. Running the cell now. Let us look at the first 5 rows of our Titanic data. This gives us a quick preview of real passenger records. Running the cell now. It is helpful to know the data's size. The shape value tells us rows and columns. Rows mean individual passengers. Columns are details like age, sex, or class. Running the cell now. What are the columns? What do they mean? Let us see a list of all the column names. These are the features or data fields we can analyze. Running the cell now. These are the names of every data field in our table. Now we know what facts are available about each passenger. This is helpful when planning what we want to find out. Running the cell now. Practice, pick 2 column names. Think about what you might observe with them. This command tells us each column's data type and whether any data is missing. Knowing about missing data helps us avoid surprises later. Running the cell now. This shows quick facts about number columns, like average age and ticket price. We can spot outliers or odd values right away. Running the cell now. Let us focus on one fact. This will show us passenger gender for the first 5 people. Now we can study just a single column of the data set. Running the cell now. This will count and show the number of men and women on the Titanic. It helps spot patterns and compare group sizes easily. Running the cell now. Let us find the typical passenger age. This tells us about the age range and who was on board in general. If we see and that just means some ages are missing. Running the cell now. This will find out how many passengers were children under 18 years old. Maybe children were treated differently in rescue efforts. We use a filter to select only young ages. Running the cell now. Missing data can happen in real datasets. Here, we count passengers with no age listed. It is good practice to look for and understand missing facts. Running the cell now. If some ages are missing, we can use the average age to fill the gaps. Now every row in the age column has a value. This makes our analysis simpler by removing empty spots. Running the cell now. Mini project, survival rates by group. Let us ask a bigger question, did gender or class affect survival? We will look at survival rates for men, women, and different classes. Running the cell now. We group the data by gender, then see what fraction survived in each group. Now we can compare and see if survival was different for men and women. This is real data analysis in action. Running the cell now. Now, let us see if the ticket class mattered. We are checking survival rates for first, second, and third class passengers. This shows how social status links to outcomes in this real story. Running the cell now. Practice, pick another column, like embarked, and check its survival rates. Please like this video if you are finding it helpful. Now, let us get more specific. We want to see the names of kids who survived. This mixes two filters: they must be young and have survived. Running the cell now. Let us sort by how much people paid for their ticket. This helps us see the range from most expensive to least. Sorting is a great way to find the top or bottom values quickly. Running the cell now. We are finding the most popular port where passengers got on. Mode means the most frequent value. This tells us where most passengers started their journey. Running the cell now. Let us look for families with more than 2 people by last name. Finding families may show patterns in how groups survived or traveled. This is a real-world way to spot family members in the data. Running the cell now. Quick tips for data analysis. Always check for missing data. Use describe and value _counts to get to know your data. Small steps help you spot mistakes early. Stay curious and try your own questions. Running the cell now. This is an example of a multi-condition filter. We find young women in 3rd class who survived. Combining conditions helps us ask deeper questions. Running the cell now. Let us make it interactive. Here, you can type a column name to count distinct values. This is a fun way to learn by doing. If you make a typo, the code will help you out. Spaces or odd names can cause mistakes, so always check column names first. Running the cell now. Here are extra ideas for deeper practice. Can you connect fair size and survival? Explore names and see if some families had more survivors. Try making a graph if you are feeling adventurous. Keep practicing and try more experiments. Running the cell now. Remember, subscribe and share this video with your friends for more tutorials. Recap: what did we learn? Loaded and explored a real dataset. Used Pandas for data analysis. Practice filtering, grouping, and sorting. Learn to look for patterns in survival. You now have the basics to do real data analysis in Python. Running the cell now. Thanks for learning with us. If you enjoyed this walkthrough, please like the video, subscribe for more lessons, and comment below with your favorite thing you discovered. See you next time for more Python adventures. Running the cell now.